My question is for the government representative in the Senate, and it pertains to the worsening effects of climate change on infrastructure that is disproportionately impacting Indigenous communities. Earlier this month, First Nation leaders in both remote northern Manitoba and northern Ontario declared states of emergency due to the conditions on their winter roads. The warmer-than-average winter has had a devastating impact on these essential road networks, leaving many communities cut off from crucial deliveries of things like food, fuel, and supplies. Ice roads delays have been an issue for other communities as well. Senator Gold, what is the federal government doing to respond to these serious threats to Indigenous communities?
Senator Gold.
Thank you very much. Climate change is an existential threat to all of us, and the impact is felt very severely in Indigenous communities, especially on issues of resilience and the ability to adapt to it. Since 2020, the government has announced over $2 billion in climate action funding that are targeted to Indigenous peoples through Canada, through the Canada Climate Plan, which is called A Healthy Environment and a Healthy Economy. In addition, there have been additional budget allocations in budgets 2021, 22, and 23, and these include, amongst others, investments such as $290 million over a 12-year period to support greener and more resilient infrastructure, $163.4 million over 3 years to improve food security in the north, including in Inuit communities, and an additional $22.7 million over 5 years to support First Nations and Inuit as they cope with climate change.
Senator White.
Thank you, Senator Gold. A thawing ice road delaying the arrival of fire trucks is suggested to be the contributing factor in the destruction of Amatung First Nations only school in Northern Ontario, which was devastated by fire last month. I'm certainly pleased that the Minister of Indigenous Services has committed funding for the temporary replacement school, but I'm wondering what plans are there to address the underlying infrastructure issues.
Well, thank you for the question. Again, your question and my response also underscores the importance of infrastructure and resilience. There are processes, joint government Indigenous community processes, tables to address all range of issues pertaining to climate change, broader issues than climate change, but that's a subject that I am convinced is on the table between Indigenous leadership and the Government of Canada.